Great morning, everyone. I hope you all are having an amazing morning. You guys, listen, I'm a little tired this morning. I have been up since like 1 o'clock, so y'all have to excuse me this morning. Caiden is sick. For those of you all who are new to the channel, welcome. I want you to take this moment right now to go ahead and click the subscribe button. Hold on, let me turn this background music down. I think it's probably a little loud. For those of you all who are new to the channel, go ahead and click subscribe. For those of you all who are returning back to the channel, welcome. For my paid membership, I want to say, number one, I want to say thank you to you all for taking your time out, for believing in me, for believing in this show, to actually pay for a paid subscription. So I just want to take a moment out to say thank you. For those of you all who are tuning in from Facebook, welcome. If you are watching this video on a replay, welcome. I hope you have an amazing day today. You guys, just take this moment out and just go ahead and click the like button. I'm sorry I'm not as chipper as I normally would be. Caiden is sick, y'all. Caiden is sick. He woke up around 1 something this morning, and I noticed he was burning up. So I took his temp. He had a temp of like 101.9. And then he just started vomiting and diarrhea, y'all. It was just awful. It kind of reminded me of his acid reflux. If he hadn't ran a fever, I would have thought that's what it was. But I don't know. Like, he's fine right now. He's not running temp, but I didn't let him go to school. His teacher was actually sick yesterday, so she's out today. So I don't know. Y'all make sure y'all up to date on y'all vaccinations, what have you, because baby, it's real out here. It is real. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go through the comments. And then, hold on, because I don't wrote my show script, y'all. I'm kind of off balance. I almost canceled the show this morning. But I said, you know what? I know you all are looking for me. And I want to be consistent. And that's what being on YouTube is about, is staying consistent no matter what. So anyway, so we're gonna great morning, Davita. Great morning, Queen. Y'all, she be on it. She sent her scripture this morning for devotional. Miss Davita is on it. So a shout out to her. Oh, I think you're new. I hadn't seen you, Queen. Jess Londa is in the building. Great morning, Queen. And I'm pretty sure it's some more people on that have not commented. That's fine, y'all. Just go ahead and watch. If you're gonna watch, I see 2 people, but I see 5 people watching. Make sure you click the like button. Yesterday we talked about the algorithm, and we learned everything we needed to know about the algorithm. If you want to know about the algorithm, make sure you go ahead and watch the live show from yesterday, and I'll go into detail about exactly what it is. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep this train moving this morning. Y'all, I told you, I'm tired. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm tired, y'all. All right, so let's go on with the show, y'all.
Good morning to each of you. I hope that you're having a very, very positive day. And one of the ways to ensure that you have a positive day is to do as the Apostle Paul says. And he says, let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. If you have the mind of Christ, you cannot help but have a positive day. God loves you. I love you. And you need to love yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other, your family, and others. May God bless you. You have a wonderful, wonderful, inspiring day.
All right. Thank you to Brother McCullum, Daniel McCullum, for giving us this morning's inspiration. We also have a morning inspirational scripture that I'm going to run as well. Actually, Miss Davita went ahead and sent me that scripture, so I'm going to run that right now. Romans 12:1. The scripture reads, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. All right, so we got that out the way. Thank you again to Miss Davita for always being consistent. You guys, let me check. Y'all, we only got one like. What's going on? Anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on through. Ms. DeVita said, good morning, Jesslonda. Great morning. All right, you guys. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to talk about some things. Actually, I talked to my daughter this morning. Actually, she told me this yesterday. And she was saying that I need to talk about voting. And I said, you know what? You're right. Because the primary elections are coming up on November the 7th. And if we want to make sure the person that we want in office gets in office, we need to make sure, number one, we're registered to vote. Number two, if you're not registered to vote, you need to go ahead and register now. So on November 7th or wherever you live for the primary elections, because next year they're going to be electing the president. We'll be voting for that. But we need to make sure we are registered. So you can actually check at vote.org. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post this link in the comment area. And you can check to see. Hold on, you guys. You can check to see if you're registered through this link. Okay. I'm going to post it in a comment area. Okay, hopefully y'all can see that. But can I post this? Okay, so you can go right here. It's vote.org. You can go right here to check your status to make sure you are registered to vote. Voting is important. So if you have a teen that's a senior in high school and they're 18 years old, guess what? They are eligible to vote. Make sure they are registered to vote. You guys, it is up to us. I mean, we are the voice of a country, and we have to exercise our right to vote. I live in the state of Mississippi. This is a Republican state, but I'm still going to vote. Now, my daughter actually lives in one of those battleground states. It's essential. Like her vote could actually be a determining factor. So she lives in a battleground state. So if you live in one of those battleground states or any other state, make sure you check your voting status and that you are registered to vote. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward. I told y'all yesterday that breast cancer awareness is very near and dear to my heart. Just cancer in general. For the past few days, I've been getting these videos to pop up in my timeline of ladies that have suffered from cancer and actually lost their battle through cancer. And you actually see the progression of how the cancer affected them. And that just gave me a whole new meaning of what happens with someone when they have cancer. Like, cancer is serious. And if there's someone out here that is suffering from cancer and they could possibly be stage 4 or they could possibly have some type of terminal cancer, my prayers and thoughts are with you, because it's hard. It's hard going through radiation. It is hard going through chemo. And if you are a caregiver or taking care of somebody like that, that is hard. Or if the children have to face this as well with the parent, like, this is really, really hard. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run this and we'll proceed on with the show, you guys. The month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness. Here's a nice poem I'm going to read for you. The beast crept in upon me. I stared it in the eye. I cried and prayed, and I fought back. I beat it. I survived. By Sharon Ray Ford. Okay. So we got that. So the next thing I want to discuss this morning is actually, y'all, my daughter's always put me on game. She's 23. She'll be 24 next month. She's always put me on game, especially with social media. So when she put me on game, I'm going to put y'all on game. Because you know what? We are one big happy family. This is Kimmies World. So, and y'all are part of Kimmies World. So I'm going to put y'all on game this morning. So the one thing my daughter was telling me, she called me yesterday and she said, Mama, she said, when you post, like many of y'all may have seen the soccer clip of Caidens. She said, don't post no clip. Don't post a reel like that. She said, nobody wants to sit there and watch the same thing. They want to watch different angles of what's going on. I was like, what do you mean? She said, go watch my TikTok. She said, watch my TikTok, and that's the way you need to do the video. So I'm going to let y'all watch her TikTok because I want y'all to, y'all know these young folks be on it. They be on it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run this. I can't play the music because y'all know I be copyright struck. So I'm going to put it on mute, but just pay attention to the video, right? Y'all see how that grabbed your attention and it held you on watching it? Now, I'm going to show you my reel. It don't grab your attention. Some of you all watch it because y'all like Caiden. But people that don't know Caiden, they don't care nothing about that. Now watch this. Boring, right? It's a boring video. Now, if I would have done this video the same way she did and had different segments and clips, guess what? I would have held the user on my video for the duration of the video. And that's what you want to do. And we learned that yesterday with algorithm. Algorithm, the computer takes into account how long the user stays on that video. Because sometimes some people, and y'all may have done it to mine, how you click on a video and you look and you're like, oh, that's boring. Click and you move on. I'm going to show y'all another something that my daughter did. Because I want to give y'all tips, things that could possibly help you. So here it is. Let me see. Child, look at that. It is holding your attention. So just think. There's something else I've seen. I saw a YouTuber yesterday. She has over 100,000 views on her video. Her name is, her name is Peyton Charles. So what I like to do is when I'm looking at a YouTuber that has a lot of views, I always go back to the beginning of their channel because I want to see the progression of the channel. Like, what did they do? How did their channel evolve? Because where you see a person is not where they started. You got to start here. But so I went through and I saw where she started, and she actually started out pretty good, but her lighting and her camera equipment, even her editing skills got better. But guess what? We all have room for improvement. So I want y'all to see the beginning of her video. I love this. This holds your attention. See, I'm trying to find ways to keep the user on my video because the longer they're on your video, the longer these Google ads will play. And you get paid from Google ads. So this is the intro of her video. You see how she's giving you a little prelude to the whole vlog? She's showing, it kind of reminds you of a TV show, y'all. It reminds you of a TV show. It's giving you different clips. Y'all know when a TV show come on, it's going to show you what in that episode or the previous episode had. A lot of YouTubers are doing that. I think that's absolutely great. The software they're using is CapCut. Some of them are using Final Cut Pro. And you can use iMovie. So these are some things that could possibly help you on your YouTube journey. I definitely am going to start implementing those little tips in. I'm actually waiting to compile a vlog together. So y'all just hold tight. It's coming. My shorts are going to get a lot better. And I hope yours will get a lot better too. Because our goal here on YouTube is, one, to create a platform to where you can inspire people. You can motivate people. You can be inspired. You can meet new people. And you can earn a coin. So, Miss Davita said, your daughter going to be a part of you becoming better. Child, my daughter said she don't want to fool with me, y'all. She don't want to fool with me. She said, I need to put her on payroll. I said, I don't have no payroll. I ain't making a coin. Not a Bitcoin. Yes, got to be something that will catch the eye and make you go, wow. Exactly, Davita. Ragnick said, good morning. So, all right. So, we went through that. Oh, also, I have some more tips that I actually wrote down. When you're recording a video, and this is one thing that I had to get used to doing. Anytime I was recording, the first thing you need to do is you need to make sure your lens is clean. The back of your lens, before you hit record, you need to at least wipe your lens clean. Because if you don't, you're going to have a cloudy video. Even when you go live, if you're going live, you need to make sure that camera is clean. So that's the first tip that you need to make sure you're doing, child. Because that was a lot of my problems a few years ago. Make sure the lens is wiped clean. When recording your reels, I had to make sure that, when you're recording a reel, you need to record it vertical. But when you're, like, say you're going live or you're recording a vlog, make sure you're doing it horizontal. There's a difference, okay? Also, let me see, is it anything else? Oh, also, make sure you go to your settings on your phone and you have the highest resolution for recording. So, if you have HD, make sure your settings are on HD in your phone. So your video quality will be better. Okay. So let me see if anyone have any questions. Listen at Jay. Jay East is in the building. Hey, Queen. Great morning. Great morning. Davita said, good morning, Ragnet. Okay. So we are going to get into the book. This is y'all request. I actually did a survey yesterday and The Secret actually won. So let me make sure it won. Because I didn't check it this morning before I went to bed. The Secret had won. Let me just check it real quick, y'all, before I be telling a story. I don't want to tell no story, y'all. Okay. Yep. I asked the question in the community tab, which book would you like to review on Kimmy's morning show? And The Secret had 57%. So I need to learn how to do a good thumbnail. So I'm going to deal with this right now. Jace, easy, girl. Easy. Do not pay no money trying to learn how to do no thumbnail. I'm going to show you how to do a thumbnail right now. First, you need to download the Canva app. If you don't have the Canva app, baby, you sleep. Canva is the bomb.com. You're going to download you a Canva app. So let's see. What type of thumbnail do you want? What type of thumbnail do you want, Jay's Eat? Tell me, give me a category. Because this is how we're going to help one another. What type of thumbnail would you like? You probably typing right now. Okay, like food. Okay, she want a food thumbnail. Okay. So, this is your Canva. Hold on, let me turn this. This is your Canva app, right? And this is the phone view. So, you see right here in the search, you're going to type in food. I'm going to type it in. Boom. Food. They're going to give you a list. Did I type in? Oh, Lord, I typed in good. No, I'm sleepy. Food. Okay, so you typed in food. So now you have different examples of templates. Hold on. There we go. Now you have different examples of templates that you could possibly choose from, right? See all these? Hold on. Let's see if I can hold this. See all these templates? You can go through any one of them. We're going to pick one. So I actually paid for a subscription to Canva. I can't remember how much it is. So you have different templates on here. I usually get the Pro. The Pro is what you pay for, but you can also just get a regular. So we'll just do a regular this morning. Let's do, all of mine are Pro. So this one isn't. That's kind of, that ain't bad. Let's see. That's a Pro too. I like that one. Okay, let me find one that's not Pro, that's not too complicated. Okay. Hold on, Jay-Z. Let's do this one. This is one. So I'm going to go ahead and tap that. So it's going to pull up right here. Super easy. So say you wanted to say Jay's Eats and More, right? She be eating. You're just going to click it. See how I click that? And down here is going to say edit. I don't know if you can see that at the bottom of the screen. See that? It says edit. And it looks like a little keyboard. That's what you're going to click. You click edit. And see how that lit up? So what I'm going to type in here is Jay's Eats and More. So since it's big, you see how big it is? I'm going to decrease the font. You see that right there? It says font size. I don't know what side of the screen it will. It's going to say font size. I'm going to click font size. Now, see how it can go higher or lower? We're going to bring it down some. And I'm going to bring it down to where it can actually fit in that box. Watch how I change. See that? So, bam, we got that. So, say, I think I got a food picture in my thing. So, say I want to change this picture. You're going to click on the picture, right? See, I clicked it. At the bottom, it says replace. See that? Let me see if y'all can see that. Y'all, this hard. It says replace. I'm going to click replace. So, now it's taking me to the photos. I want to upload an image. At the bottom of the screen, do you see it? It says uploads. Uploads means it's going to be photos out of my phone. It's going to say uploads, right? There's a purple button right there. It says upload files. I'm going to go ahead and click that. This is actually, I can either take a photo, do the photo library, or choose a file. I'm going to go through my photo library. That's the save photos in my phone. So I'm clicking that. And do I have a food picture? Oh, I do. So there's a food picture on here. If you can see, these are photos out of my phone. I'm going to go ahead and click that. Oh, that look good too. Y'all, that's some stuffed bell peppers. Dog, that look good. Make me hungry. Okay. Did it do it? Okay, so it's uploading right now. If you can see, it's uploading. That should have been a photo. That was a no photo? Hold on. Let me go back. I thought that was a photo. Oh, that was a video. We didn't want no video. Hold on. Did I take a picture or something? I ain't got no food in here, y'all. I ain't got no food. Hold on. I'm going to do it real quick. Hold just a sec. I'm getting ready to make a picture. So what I'm going to do, since I didn't have a picture of food, this is actually a video. I'm going to screenshot this. Let's see. I screenshot it. And now I'm going to size this picture down to make it a picture. See, I sized it down. I screenshot it, sized it down. And then I'm going to click done. Save to photos. Now it's a photo. Now I can upload it on Canva. Let's see. Okay, now I can upload it. It's a photo. I'm going to click, let's see. I'm going to click add. And so now the picture's been added to my files on Canva. Now I want this photo to go in that that thumbnail, right? So I'm going to click it. It's there. It's there, y'all. So say you wanted to say, I don't know what you would want to type there. I'm not going to type nothing. I'm just going to delete it. 50% off. We're going to say, I don't know. We'll just keep that as 50% off, right? So now you got your picture, right? You're gonna see at the top, it's a big box and a little box, right? That's the sizing box. Now you got to make sure that this is gonna size down to a YouTube thumbnail. So we're gonna click that. It's right there. So you see that? All you have to type in this little search thing, because you don't know what size you want it. You're gonna type in there YouTube thumbnail. You ain't even gotta type it. It comes up. Look, do you see that? It says resize the YouTube thumbnail. You're going to click that and you're going to click continue. And then it's going to say copy and resize. You click copy and resize. Now you open up the YouTube thumbnail. Now it's sized down to a thumbnail. All you have to do is save it now. It's the arrow that comes down with the line underneath it. That's how you save it. Did I not click it? Okay, it's saving the image. You can, and you're going to click, if you want to email it to yourself, you can email it to yourself by emailing it, or you can save the image to your phone. Boom, it's saved to my phone. I already got it. So that's how you do a thumbnail. Simple, easy. Okay, yeah, see, and I'm going to replay this over and over again until I get it right, which look easy. Super easy. Y'all stop paying for this stuff. I'm telling you, stop paying for these courses. If you need help, if it's something you want me to go over during this morning show, that's what it's about, and that's what I do. So let's proceed on. That's going to be our question for the day. We got to get to the secret, y'all. We got to get to this book. So thank you, Jace E, for, she said, what she said? Yeah, I see it now. I'm listening, gonna replay this over and over again until I get it right, which look easy. Super easy. Y'all stop doubting yourself. One thing I tell my little 5-year-old, I say you could do anything you put your mind to. Even when it looks hard, you can do anything you put your mind to. And that's going to take us to this book, The Secret. This is going to help you in so many ways. I forgot some of this stuff, but when I was reading it yesterday, I totally remember. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to proceed on with this book reading this morning. Oh, there it is. We are reviewing the book, The Secret. Let me tell you something. We all know, like a lot of us here, you reap what you sow. That's one. Karma. You hear about karma all the time. I saw someone say one time on YouTube, karma wasn't real, which is basically you reap what you sow. The Bible talks about As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Everything that this book talks about is basically what the Bible be talking about. It's just broken down so much differently. So anyway, the secret is like the first chapter, it goes into the law of attraction. Hold on, let me go through this. So it's going through the law of attraction. There's a catchphrase. You are what you eat, right? No, honey. But in reality, you are what you think. The mind is so powerful. And you all gonna learn this as we go through this, that you will learn just how powerful your thoughts are. I posted something in the community tab yesterday. Thoughts become things. If you're thinking in your mind, I don't want to catch the flu. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get fired from my job. I don't want to get cancer. That's exactly what your body is going to produce. You are placing that negative energy into the world by saying what you don't want. But in reality, what you should be saying is, I am healthy. I am smart. I am kind. You need to be putting that positive energy into the world, not thinking those negative thoughts, because those are negative thoughts. You are creating doubt, because if you're saying, I don't want to catch the flu, well, what you're saying is that you believe that you aren't healthy. So anyway, the author name is Rhonda Byrne, whatever her name is. And the reason why she wrote the book, The Secret, is because she knew one thing she looked at is the most notable philosophers and thinkers had one thing in common. All of them had one thing in common, and that was the law of attraction. So basically, what you put out in the world is what you're going to get in return. So if you put negative thoughts in the world, you will receive just that. So you need to actively seek and promote kindness and positivity and gratitude, so the universe will reward you with just that. We must be aware of everything that we place into our mind, because our thinking, everything is so powerful. There's one story that I want to go into. Let me find it. It's about this gentleman. Y'all just listen to this story. There was this guy. His name was Robert. Robert was gay. He outlined all of the grim realities of his life in his emails. Then in his job, his co-workers ganged up on him. Now, this was constantly stressful because of how nasty they were to him. When he walked down the street, he was accosted by homophobic people who wanted to abuse him in some way. He wanted to become a stand-up comedian. Then when he did a stand-up comedy job, people heckle him about being gay. His whole life was one of not being happy, misery, and it all focused around him being gay. So it says that I began to teach him that he was focusing on what he did not want. And he directed him back to his email that he sent him and said, read it again. Look at all the things that you do want that you're telling me about. And he said that I can tell you're very passionate about this. And when you focus on something with a lot of passion, it makes it happen even faster. Then he started taking this thing about focusing on what he wanted in his heart, and he began really trying it. What happened within the next 6 to 8 weeks was an absolute miracle. All the people in his office who had been harassing him had transferred to another department, quit working at the company, or started completely leaving him alone. He began to love his job. When he walked down the street, nobody harassed him anymore. They just weren't there. When he did his stand-up comedy routines, he started getting a standing ovation, and nobody was heckling him. His whole life had changed because he had changed from focusing on what he did not want and what he was afraid of, what he wanted to avoid, to focusing on what he did want. Robert's life changed because he changed his thoughts. He emitted a different frequency from the universe. The universe must deliver the pictures of the new frequency, no matter how impossible that it might seem. Robert's new thoughts became his new frequency, and the pictures of his entire life changed. So one thing we all need to know, which we probably already know this, is our life is in our hands. No matter where you are now, no matter what has happened in your life, you can begin to consciously choose your thoughts, and you can change your life. There is no such thing as a hopeless situation, because your circumstances, all your circumstances, can change your life. Wow. So that's basically it for chapter 1. It goes into the law of attraction. It goes into your thoughts are magnetic. You are like a magnet. So whatever you think, you're going to draw that closer to you. So if you're thinking negative things, like I said before, you're going to draw those negative things right back to you. So we need to think on positive things. Another thing it brought out, you are like a human transition. Oh, no, transition. You are like a human transmission tower, transmitting a frequency with your thoughts. So if you want to change anything in your life, change the frequency by changing your thoughts. Your current thoughts are creating your future life. What you think about the most or focus on the most will appear as your life. Your thoughts become things. It definitely become things. What do you all have to say about that? I know I see y'all got a little conversation going on down here in the comment area. But what do y'all think about the law of attraction? Oh, here's something. I love Lisa Nichols. If y'all never heard of Lisa Nichols, I love her. Here's what she said. Thank God there is a time delay, that all of our thoughts don't come true instantly. Ain't that the truth? We'd be in trouble if they did. The element of time delay serves you because it allows you to reassess, to think about what you want, and to make a new choice, which is true, because sometimes I think some thoughts and I'll be like, I can't even remember what some of the thoughts could be. Sometimes I think like, doggone, I hope I don't trip on that thing. But thank God, as soon as I don't think it, it don't come to reality. And I have the ability to change my thoughts right away, to change that frequency. Let's go into the comment and see what's going on. Let's see. I don't see anything. So that's what Dr. Joe Vitale says, you want to become aware of your thoughts and choose your thoughts carefully. And you want to have fun with this because you are the masterpiece of your own life. You are the Michelangelo of your own life. The David you are sculpting is you. Davida said, you are what you eat and you are what you think. No, so that's not what the book is telling us. What the book is telling us is the catchphrase, you are what you eat, is an incorrect statement. You are what you think, because thoughts become things. And that's what the secret is all about. The secret is all about is controlling your thoughts, making sure that you are thinking on positive things and you attracting positive things back into your life. Also, There was another thing that I read in chapter 1 about meditating. You know, sometimes it's good to take a moment to quiet your mind, whether it's 3 to 4 minutes a day, just sitting to quiet your mind, to meditate. There's different little things you can get on YouTube where it's like the meditating music, or you can just close your eyes and you can sit in a quiet place to just meditate, to quiet your mind. That was one thing that is suggested in The Secret in chapter 1. Bob Proctor said that if you don't understand the law, that doesn't mean you should reject it. You may not understand how lights come on and off, but you do know it works. And he said, he doesn't know how it works, but I do know this. You can cook a man's dinner with electricity, and you can also cook the man. Wow. Wow. Now that's deep. Good morning. Everything in moderation. Yeah, that's true. But what The Secret is telling us is not everything in moderation. It's telling us that chapter 1 is talking about the law of attraction. And it's talking about that you are a magnetic, you are a magnetic transmission, to where you are attracting things that happen in your life simply just by thinking of the things, because we talked about it. Thoughts become things. Michael Beckwith said, you attract to you the predominant thoughts that you are holding in your awareness, whether those thoughts are conscious or unconscious. That's the rub. Wow. Wow. Here's something else. Like all the laws of nature, there is perfection in this law. You create your life. So it says, whatever you sow, you reap. Your thoughts are seeds, and the harvest you reap will depend on the seeds you plant. That is so true. That is so true. So we're going to stop right here with chapter 1. I don't think y'all into this book. I really don't. And y'all, I don't think y'all into the book. I don't think y'all into it, because y'all got a conversation down. So if y'all not into the book, I'm not gonna go over it, child. I won't. Let me see. I tried meditating. It didn't do anything for me. I got nothing out of it. Maybe I was doing it wrong because I was saying So I used to meditate a whole lot. I probably took a whole year and was meditating. And I know for the first few times when I first started meditating, I couldn't even quiet my mind. I was thinking about everything, like, I got to do this, I got to do that. But the more I did it, the better it was. It probably took me a good 2 to 3 months to learn how to quiet my mind and to be in the present moment. So just keep going. Keep going. That's all I can say is keep going. Make sure you're in a quiet place and just try 3 to 4, maybe 5 minutes at a time. And the more you do it, the better it will be. Because I'm telling you, I promise I used to do it all the time. Oh, Poetic Spiritual Counsel said, I'm listening. Oh. Y'all, I like to see y'all comments in the comment area. Because I don't want to just read the book word for word. I just wanted this to be kind of like an interactive thing. You know, we could talk about it together. You know, y'all give y'all thoughts about it. I don't want to read it word for word. Because to be honest with you, you can pull it up online. You can put it up on YouTube and listen to the whole thing. I was doing that yesterday. I've read this book like twice. It's been a few years since I read it, but I've read it before. But tomorrow we'll go over, let me see, what chapter is tomorrow? It's chapter 2. It's not a long book, y'all. It's not long at all. The Secret. Let me see. Is this chapter 2? Yeah, that's chapter 2. The Secret Made Simple. Yeah, that's chapter 2. I'm telling you, when you read this book, or once we go through it, it's called The Secret. There's actually a Netflix thing about The Secret. It's not this specific book, but it's going to help you understand exactly what The Secret is. Y'all, I'm telling you, once you realize that, you're going to be like, doggone it, I've been asleep all this time. That's why so many people are successful. Not to throw out Peach McIntyre's name in this thing, but maybe that's why she's as successful as she is. Listen to the way she talk. She talk positive. She don't speak negative. She won't even let negative come up in there. She speak positive all the time. Now, she do be down to some people, but she like, she talk about her money situation, and she like, she ain't gonna let that bother her. She gonna make it all back again. And she like, there's no such thing as karma, although we know better, but there's no such thing as karma. She don't believe in that. And I'm telling you, things be working out for her. Like, she might lose all her money, but she get it all right back again. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, because sometimes I wonder why some people are rich and others are not. Look at the top 1%. The top 1%, they're rich. Now, what is it they know that we don't know? I have the book. I'll read 2 for tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, sis. What are y'all? Child, I don't know what y'all got going on. Talking about some, hey, sister wife, Lord bless it. You and, I guess it's Scorpio mama, I guess. I don't know what y'all got going on. Whoever it is, leave him alone, child. He ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. That's all I got to say. Let's see. She even speaks positive over that hair. Now that's... You got that right. I promise you. She manifests everything. Like, some of y'all may have seen where, she got some little situations going on with her home. Y'all know she renting or whatever. But guess what she doing? She's going and looking at homes right now. That's all about The Secret, baby. I'm like, Peach must have read this, because that is all about The Secret. You have to manifest things. Thoughts become things. If you can hold it up here, you can hold it in your hand. If you can think of it, you can have it. All you got to do is be positive, and you do got to do your due diligence of putting work in, but you got to stay positive. Now, you can't just stay positive and sit up in a closed room all day and think something going to happen. It don't work like that. But when you think on positive things, you start manifesting things. Like, say, for instance, and the book gonna bring this out. There's a car that you want. What should you do? You need to go to the car dealership. You need to go sit in that car. You need to take pictures of you in that car. And you need to say, make you a vision board. The Secret gonna talk about all that. Like, starting 2024, I don't know, we might need to have a vision board party on right here on Kimmies World, because you have to manifest things that you want to happen in your life. It's all about positive thinking. Even at 5 years old, I'm teaching Caden how to say affirmations, because some of the deficiencies that I know he has as a kid, I have him to speak over his life, saying, I am positive. I'm kind. I'm smart. I'm honest. I'm loyal. I'm loving. Start saying those things about yourself. Whatever you think deficiencies are in your life, you start being positive and say it in the mirror every single day until you believe it. And once you believe it, baby, if you believe it, the body will achieve it. You got to believe. And some of us, we are our own worst critic. We are our own worst enemy. Nobody Nobody can block your blessings. You're the only somebody that can block your blessings. Let me see. What did Gail Jones say? She said, I got to work on my positive thinking and manifesting working. Exactly. Child, me too. Me too. Because I'm going to tell you something. When I first started this YouTube channel, I was a little negative. I think I was negative because I was going in on Peach, y'all. Half of y'all here because y'all heard me going in on Peach. But you know what? I was putting out negative energy. And guess what? All that negative energy was coming back. Them, man, some of them comments were vile. They was talking about I got baby daddies and they bet I'm just like Peach and all this other kind of stuff. Child, please. But I opened that door. I opened that door by throwing out negativity in the world. I don't want that negative back. And y'all heard me say that a many times. Like, I don't want that smoke. I don't want that. So if I want positive things to come my way, I need to be positive. I need to think on positive things. Let's see. Well, I'm going to sell some merch and see how many people going to buy from me. I'm manifesting this right now. So y'all be looking out for some merch soon. There you go. But you know what? You got to promote your merch. You got to promote it. Because I'm going to tell you something. I put it out there about my merch. But I remember when I created my merch site, I thought in my mind, nobody going to buy this. Ain't nobody going to buy this. And I already defeated myself by thinking that. And guess what? Ain't nobody bought nothing. Maybe if I would have said, I know people going to buy this. Or I know people going to support me. Or I know people going to subscribe to my channel. My channel would, like, although it's growing, but it's slowed down. I have to be more positive about my channel. I have to be, I got to think it first. Let's see. Lady Nicole 77, speaking into existence, the power of the tongue. What you say is listen, it's more than just the power of the tongue. Those thoughts, even before you even form it out of your mouth to say it, you already putting it out there in the universe. You have to think positive things before it even forms the word out of your mouth. You got to think it. Because as we discussed, thoughts become things. Think about all the things that you've thought about and they've come into existence. If you repetitively thought about something and you never spoke a word, and maybe they were negative, and it happened, just look back over your life and think about it. Because I know it's happened to me. JC, okay, I'll be some more supporting small businesses. I don't want Peach. I'm not watching her train. So I'm going to tell you something. I don't watch her for... Now I watch her to get tips. But now since I have other YouTubers to watch now, like I promoted, what was that girl name? Peyton. What was her name? I've never seen her channel before. So when I watch YouTube now, I watch to Peyton Charles. Peyton Charles she got some serious editing skills. I watch YouTubers now to learn how to edit my videos more. Let's see. Right. What's for you is for you. And can't nobody take it. Great morning. Y'all, that's my sister. Y'all pray for her grandkids. Both of them have RSV. Both of them. So pray for them. Because y'all know that RSV is something serious. Her 2 grandkids sick and Caidens sick. Child, we just got sick babies everywhere. Let's see. She doesn't really sound that genuine, sincere to me. Say anything necessary to make it. Yes, she does. But you know what? She got a plan. And one thing I notice is, because I'm watching. I'm watching. And I go through the comments and I read. And I look how negative she is. But every negative video, people are continuing to watch and they're commenting. And that produces engagement. And that puts her in the algorithm. We learned about that yesterday. So she might be negative, And she, baby, don't come in here. What, you don't feel good? Well, I'm about to get off right now, okay? Your stomach hurt? Don't come over here, baby. You don't have no clothes on. Y'all got to get off. Go on out. I'm coming. I'm coming. Shut the door. I'm coming. Y'all, he don't feel good. I got to go. I got to go, y'all. So, thank you all for tuning in this morning. I'm sorry. Y'all know when them babies call, I got to exit. So, thank you all for tuning in this morning. If you didn't watch the beginning of the show where I talked about some YouTube tips, make sure you go back and watch it. And listen to the morning devotional. Thank you all. Y'all keep Caiden in your prayers. I don't know what's going on with him. I know his teacher is out right now. She left school yesterday. She has strep throat. But that's not what Caiden has. Caiden has he's running fever, but he has diarrhea and stomach ache. So I'm going to go ahead and exit, and I'll see y'all tomorrow at 8 a.m.